Hey, hey. All right, guys, as you come on in, let's get this camera set like I wanted. All right. So as you come in, say hello. Hope you're doing well. I'm really excited about this one. This is going to be a good one. Look at this camera right and get as many people in as we can. So as you come on in, say hello. Say hello, hello, hello. We're going to talk about the Black Manther. I know some of you are going to be like, what is this? And so hopefully I can see your comments in here. Hey, Paige, how you doing? Welcome. All right, guys, so come on, let's talk today. The Black Manther. And this is going to be real interesting, all right? I think it's a subject that many don't want to talk about. I'm going to bring this down just a little bit more. I'm great. I'm great. Hope you're doing well. Hey, everybody. Let's get the camera like we want. So let's get as many people in. So many people are asking, when are you going to do this? When are you going to do this Black Manther? Oh, I'm going to do it now. So, hey, everybody. Your comments are always welcome. This is going to be really good. Hey, everybody, so let's give time for the room to build up. If you're not a subscriber of the Life with the Popes, hit that subscribe button so that when we go live, you get us. All right? I want to make sure you get this. I want to get this camera right, guys, because I want to make sure y'all hear this. All right, so make sure you subscribe. If I'm looking off a little bit, my notes, my wording is on the other side, and so hopefully I'm not looking cray-cray. But if you haven't subscribed to our channel, hit that subscribe button so when I go live or Rebecca go live or we go live together, you get both of us, all right? I want you to make sure you do that. And then also, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. All right, so listen, the Black Manther. I need you guys to really get ready, buckle your seatbelts. I didn't say the Black Panther, the Black Manther. I'm gonna teach you a little something today, all right? And I hope you're ready for this. Let's talk about it. So, a lot of you say, well, what brought about this conversation, this video? Well, Marcus Houston just got married, last week before last, and he's 39, and his bride is 19. 20-year difference. And myself being a grown man, my oldest daughter's 32. My baby girl is 14, so that's only 5 years older than my baby. And as a father, think about my 19-year-old marrying a person who is 40. That's going to be a problem. Okay, that's going to be a real big problem because first of all, I'm a father. Anybody 40 years old trying to marry my 20-year-old daughter, we got a problem because I am a daddy. It'd be very hard for me to say, hey, you have my blessings because first of all, you're the Black Manther. All right? And being the Black Manther, it's a problem. Now, we know we lost Chadwick Boseman last week to the Black Panther. You know, he died Friday of cancer and Wakanda forever. This is about the Black Manther. The word Manther deals with men, okay? Men who seek women, normally 35 and under. They're seeking women. They're much older, usually 20 years older. A Manther is a person opposite of a cougar. You know what cougars are. Cougars are older women that are with younger men. But a Manther is a man who's older seeking younger women. Now, I'm going to get into it tonight, all right? Today, I'm going to talk about what I believe the philosophy around older men seeking younger women is all about. All right, I've counseled many men. I've got some family members that have dated younger. I've had this conversation with family before, and we're going to talk about it. Whether you agree about it, hey, it doesn't matter because I know what I know what I've heard, and I kind of been around a little bit to kind of think what I feel the problem is it really is when it comes to it. So I'm gonna take my time. I'm not rushing. Only thing I ask is you keep your comments clean. You know, we're wholesome here at the Popes. We do things right. If you get crazy, you're gonna get booted. It's just that simple. We don't do any of that cussing. We don't do any of that crazy talk. We don't belittle anybody. Your comments are welcomed, but at the same time, we respect each other. All right. So if we're cool with those rules. And I hope I don't have to elect a moderator on here because I will. I'll put somebody in as moderator in a minute to say, hey, deal with this. All right, so let's talk about it. The Black Manther. When Marcus married this young girl, and I saw the picture of her, I quickly, uh, she says, moderator me. We're going to believe, love, that they're going to do the right part. Now, if you're 7 years older than your mate, I'm cool with that because I'm 7 years older than Rebecca. That's not getting perverted to me. But when you start getting that 15 to 20-year-old range, you're talking almost a decade. And when you talk decades, that's a problem. When you talk 20 years between the other, it's a problem because there are certain things that come with age. So let's talk about it. Why does an older man seek someone possibly 15 to 20 years younger than him? Well, number one, control. Because a young girl really hasn't experienced life because she's looking for stability. She's looking for a man who's been put together, he's got his life together, he's financially stable, he's mature and not just a little emotional, 20-year-old running around. So she's wanting someone who's older because she's looking for that maturity. But that man who's 20 years old, older than this woman, it's really control. I know somebody's gonna say, no, it's really love, but no, I'm sorry, it's really control because that young lady doesn't know life. See, when a man is dating someone 20 years less than him, there's a big difference called experience. And most women who are on that same level of experience have been through the bull crap and they're saying, I ain't signing up for crap. I'm not signing up for you to try to control me. I done been there in my 20s. Okay? Most of you ladies that are commenting know when you were in your 20s, you went through this to gain experience in your 30s and late 30s. So when you got to 40, you're like, the hell with this. Ain't no man ever gonna control me again. Right? Let's be real. So the man who's not able to control you then gets him someone 20 years younger. So now he's got the money, and y'all know money talks for a man. Now he's got this young boo, and let's keep it real. He know a few tricks sexually wise to blow her mind. Oh, y'all want to talk about, let's keep it real. As you get older, okay, let's be real. When you was young rabbits, we were rabbits, we were just up there just trying to blow somebody's back out because we're trying to prove we know what we were doing. As you got older and more mature and experienced sexually, you started knowing where the erroneous spots are. You started knowing how to make love. Well, here's a young girl who has no idea about her body. And this older man comes along and he starts to show her stuff she never knew. Blows her mind. He's blowing her mind sexually. He has money and he's established. She has yet to experience life. So to me, when an older man is going for the younger woman, can I just be real with you? It's because maybe, just maybe, he can't deal with a lady on his age level. It's just my opinion. Because if she has been through hell and has the same experience, then she gonna call your crap. She's gonna call you out on your crap, dudes. She's gonna call you out and say, that's BS what you're talking about. Because why? She has been through the same BS that you've gone through. But a young girl who has no clue about life, you can play them games with her mind. You can run over her. You can boo. You can do all these little things and she believe you because why? She don't want to lose her boo. She don't want to lose her Manther. Okay, the Black Avenger. He's coming to avenge what? Because you couldn't hang with someone on your level? Now I know this is gonna rub some feathers, okay? But when you're 40 years old, you don't have no business dating somebody who's 20. I'm sorry, that's my baby girl. That's my daughter, and I have a problem with that. Okay, and people say age ain't nothing but a number. It's more than a number. Age is about experience. And I know my child is inexperienced, and what's going to happen is she's going to get with somebody who's got game, who's got experience, and he's going to mess her up to where I, as a father, got to come behind and clean up his mess. All right? Because he wants someone to make him look good. All right? I don't care. When there's that age difference of such, okay? For the man, it's making him feel young again, making him feel like he's doing something. Because look what I got. So it's a trophy on his arm. It's this girl that makes him look like he's somebody. But in my eyes, I'm almost saying you're almost close to being a sexual predator because a few years younger than that, And like I said, we don't know about Marcus Houston and when he met her, but if she's 19 now, and most times you want to date at least a couple of years, then that'll put her around 17. Yeah. What are you saying, Carrie? I'm saying when you have that big of a gap, be careful. Because what you are getting ready to do is it's going to always be one-sided. He's going to control her, and she's not going to realize because of the benefits she's getting. Remember now, she's coming from her parents, so she's getting from her parents, now she's got this mature conversation. When she wants money, she's got credit cards, so she can go down to Neiman Marcus. She can go over here to Fitzplaza. She can get her Louis. She can get her Gucci. She can get whatever she want to get, right? So now she's rocking stuff that other girls don't have. I didn't have to go strip for it. I didn't have to go do anything wrong. But what you're doing wrong, boo, is you're dealing with your daddy. That's your daddy. Okay, let's just keep it real. That is your daddy. And how, I want you to think of it like this. How would I look making love to my daddy? Because if that dude is 20 years older than you, that means he's old enough to be your daddy. All right? And so with that being said, be very careful when you're the Black Manther's trying to seek after someone of such. Because that's on the verge of being a sexual predator. Because what can a 20-year-old do for you except thrill you in areas that make you feel young? She has yet to gain the maturity that comes with age. All right? Age is like wine for a woman. As the wine ages, so does the taste. It gets better. As a woman gets older, she gets better because she now has wisdom and knowledge and she knows how to make a home. What does a 20-year-old know what to do when it comes to a home? Oh, my bad. We don't have to make a home because she got maids. See, it is a setup for disaster. What happened when Marcus' package stopped working or the older man's package stopped working? Because it will. You're going to keep popping Viagra? Or what about when her eyes look somewhere else because you can't keep coloring the gray? You're really setting yourself up for disaster when the Black Manther is out here seeking girls 20 years younger than him. Let's talk about the lady cougars. You got some ladies, let's talk that too now, that are looking for the young man. And the young guy's looking for somebody's back to put out, and then you're up here giving him Nikes, and you're buying him whatever he needs to have. You're basically his mama. Okay? What happened with finding somebody on your level? You know, we talk about being equally yoked. Well, equally yoked could also do with being equally yoked in experience. Because I don't want to have to teach you everything. Or teach you what your daddy didn't teach you or your mama didn't teach you, because that's what's going to happen when you sign up for the 20-year younger. And watch this now, because she's 20, there's going to be a hell of a control over her. Where you going? Who you going to go with? Because that's that intimidation. As a father has that respect and intimidation in a sense over his children because they respect him so, because they see him as authority. So now you're dating this man or married to this man who's 20 years older. He's paying your bills. He's driving your car. He's giving you a car to drive. You're 20 years old riding around in a Mercedes or a Bentley or a Bugatti, knowing you really should be in a Volkswagen because you're still learning. Yeah, we got Manthers. We got Black Manthers, White Manthers, Hispanic Manthers. A Manther is anyone who's seeking someone of such youth for sexual advancement. Let's be real. A guy 40 years old is not going to give a 20-year-old money just because she needs her college tuition paid. No, you guys. When a man gives money, let's talk about it. You older ladies already know. When a man gives you money, there's expectations to come with it. All right? Expectations. But when you're marrying someone, and this person, imagine it like this. Imagine walking down the aisle, and I'm the father, and I'm giving my bride, we're giving the bride, which is my daughter, away to another person my age. The hell I will? No. My baby girl got one time to come home and say, Daddy, this man, James, want to talk to me. How old is James? Well, he's 55. James about to catch a bullet. Because I am a father, and I can't release my daughter, okay, to anyone that young. or that old rather, excuse me, because I already know what I'm going to have to do as a father. But a lot of times, people look at social status. They look at, I know she's in good hands. I know she's going to be financially taken care of. No, baby. Your child is getting ready to get messed up by almost a sexual predator. Why is it men can't look for someone on their level? Why can't you find a woman who's 30 and 40, maybe 6 years or 7 years, maybe 10 at the max younger than you? And even with 10, we're pushing it, okay? But when you start going 12, 15, and 20, we got a problem. And all you're doing is messing up her mind. Because if you leave her, because she has now experienced such experience, then she's going to go looking for another Black Manther or Hispanic Manther, whatever it may be. And men, I'm sorry, you may not like what I'm saying, and it's cool. It's cool. But I'm going to tell you something. You're signing up for problems, and you're getting ready to mess up somebody's life. And I'm all about love, but it also needs to be love within parameters. Okay? I know people say, well, everybody now is all hating R. Kelly because, when him and Aaliyah and all these women and R. Kelly's got all these little girls, he's an older man. Well, to me, it's no different when you go get somebody that young. You are really setting yourself up, okay? Now, let me ask you ladies something. And I want you ladies to be really honest with me. And then I'm going to talk to my brothers who got daughters. How would you feel, ladies, if your son, who's 18, 20, 22, brings his girlfriend home and says, Mom, I want you to meet my girl, and she looks just like you. Matter of fact, she was in the same boutique as you were, and now she's 45 and your son is 25. Ladies, how would you feel? Be honest with me. Would you have a problem with that? Because I'm going to get to my brothers in just a second, but would you have a problem? I'm waiting to see. She said, I would not be pleased. Oh, Lord, no. Come on, there we go, Mr. Pope. With good parents like you, so no way. There you go. What can he do with her? Hell no. See, this is what I'm talking about. When you ladies see your son marrying a cougar, you got a problem. But let's switch it. It should be even more of a problem when a man or a Black Manther or just a Manther period is dating your daughter. I got a problem when you look at my daughter a certain way. Let's be real about it. And so with that being said, how in the hell you expect me to give you my blessings when you my age? No, it's not happening. We have to understand that there's something psychologically going on there with this man who's seeking a younger woman. It's like saying to me, and like I said, I'm 52. There's no way, I don't even want to date a girl that's 40. My wife is 45, and that's enough for me. And she even said I rock the cradle. But could you imagine me being 52 dating somebody 32, 30, 25? What can you do for me except sex me up? And I'm good. I don't need that because you can't give me advice because you have yet to experience life. You haven't experienced some of the things that come with time. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. You can't escape time. I don't care if you date younger to feel younger, you still cannot escape time. You cannot, okay? You cannot deal with people who have not experienced life and you have. And what happens a lot of time when men go and get someone that young, they find someone who has not experienced life, they mess their heads up, and they mess up their life. I hope the relationship works out. I really do. But more than likely, she's going to experience life through the marriage that's going to jack her up when she gets ready to really know what the hell she's involved in. Right now, she's dating a celebrity, and she's 19, so she says, so in her mind, to the other girls, ooh, look at me, look who I have. Not realizing that you really have signed up for something you're not ready for. You got other 19 and 20 years old that's going to catch his eye too. What then? I want to be honest with you guys today. I have a serious problem with Black Manthers. I have a problem with cougars who are chasing people that they should be giving advice to, not trying to sex them over or buy them stuff. No, baby, move on. Be man enough and woman enough to look at that person and say, I don't want to mess up your life. because that's what you're about to do. You're about to mess up their life. Now, somebody would say, well, look, it worked for me. Well, baby, that's you. But I'm telling you, ain't no way in hell my daughter's going to do that. Okay? And I want you to get that today. Because at the end of the day, for a man to go that young, his ego is stroked. He's basically said, I still got it. Right? He said to the other men, look what I got. Look at my trophy. And everybody's sitting on the sideline going, how did he get her? Money. Sex and money, they go hand in hand. You got to be careful. Train up a child in the way they should go. You ain't going 20 years older. All right? This is real talk, guys. Real talk. Because you'd be surprised how many people are looking at your daughter. If you have a daughter right now, and I'm going to talk to my men that are watching. If you got a baby girl right now who may be even 6, 7, 10, 15, okay? And I don't care that, anything above 16 or 17 is now considered legal, because in my mind, anything over 10 years, I don't care. But let's be real about it. How would you feel, men, that your baby that you raised up, that you've taught how a man should treat a woman, and you teach her, respect and love, and because be honest, truth is, if you're really a father, you're really your daughter's first little boyfriend crush because she loves her daddy. And that's not in a perverted way. That's in a love way. But could you imagine giving her over to another man who really is going to do some stuff with her? Now, if y'all the same age, okay, do your thing. But if you are my age and you're going to make love to my daughter, oh, hell no, we got a problem. And I'll tell you to your face, it ain't happening. And I'll tell my daughter, it ain't happening. Okay? You got to teach your children how to date within experience, because they're going to either suffer at the hands of age. Age teaches us life. All right? I'm not going to be on long, but I can tell right now with some of your comments. So let's go. Let me take some of your comments. So what were you asking me? I was asking Mr. Pope. What were you asking me, baby? What were you asking Mr. Pope? I'm listening now. I'm going to read some comments because I'm through ramping. She says, he out of your league, honey. Uh-oh. It voids the both. I'm waiting on the comment now. I'm waiting on what you ask me. This is where you can ask me questions, because I want to make sure. This isn't biblical in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I'm not talking about right now. I'm just talking everyday life. She said, I approve this message. Come on. If you got any questions for me, let me have them. If not, I'm getting to get out of here. I didn't say what I had to say. All right. See, look at your comments. See, you guys agree? Somebody said, what's too old? Well, to me, anything 7 years and younger, meaning 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, same age. Mr. Pope, I'm 30, okay? I'm 30. What if 22-year-old woman hits on you? All right, let's talk about it. You're 30. She's 22. That's 8 years, all right? I still wouldn't fool with it, because there's still some stuff in there that she has to learn. You being 30, you probably have a little bit more experience. I would be mindful, because you got to remember something. When you're young, there's some things that they're gonna act young in. And so I'm kind of saying, stay away from that. It could be a little problem. It could be a little problem. All right? But what if your guy are mentally on the same page? Baby girl, let me say this to you. Most men don't get on the same page till they turn 30 or 35, okay? Because when they're in their 20s, they're just trying to screw whatever can move. When they're in their 30s, they're trying to make up for all the screwing, and most of the time they're paying child support. So about the time they hit 40, they done learn what it is they want, and they're not trying to get in trouble again. Lene says, I'm 52. What age is good for me? 46 and up. So if you're 52, the youngest I would go would be 46 and up. I'm 29. Hold on. I am 29. Is there hope for marriage? Naturally, chick, listen, baby, yes. I wish that I had waited till I was 35 to even think about getting married. I believe you should date, get all your fun out, experience life, love who you love, and then when you hit around 35 to 40, you done lived, you've had all your whatever you want to do, you know what you like, what you don't like, and now you're ready to settle down because you know what you want. When you marry in your 20s or early 30s, you don't have a clue what you want, because you're still growing up. You're out of your parents' home, You now have the experience of freedom, and you're able to live your life. So about time you mess up, here's my philosophy. 0 to 20, growing up. 20 to 30, messing up. 30 to 40, cleaning up. And by the time you hit 40, you know what you will and will not do. All right? Mr. Pope, I'm 41. What age should I be looking for my next partner? All right, Doc, I would not go below 37. 36 at the most. And the reason I say that, you want to keep that 7 years, because there's a lot of experience that they may have. Here's another question. Do they have children? Am I ready for a blended family? Okay, do you have children? Is she ready for a blended family? Will that be baby mama drama? Will it be daddy baby drama? All that has to be considered even as you get up in age, all right? Thank you so much for your wisdom and answering my question. You are welcome. I'm trying to get as many questions answered as I can. Here I am. I'm about to hit 31. No student loan debt, no credit card debt, own my own home and car, no roomies. Well, guess what, Okie? You are a perfect candidate to stay single until you decide what you want to be with. And I say that for the reason. Most people don't have good credit around your age because they're paying off student loans. A lot of people still, like I said, cleaning up the messes they made in their 20s. If you have a child, there is another half that's attached to the relationship. So there's a lot to consider. All right? All right, let me see here. All of this is cultural. I really think it depends on your cultural background. Kim, I hear you, but I kind of disagree with that. I know in some cultures they marry young, but I still say it jacks up a young person's life because they still have to experience life. Western culture, definitely so. Why did you date at the max minimum range? I'm sorry. Why did you date at the max minimum range? What does that mean, Shannon? Reformulate that for me. Uh-oh, hold on, guys. All right, where my comments go? Mr. Pope. Uh-oh, hold on. What if you feel scared finding a man? There are a lot of toxic men that scare me. Well, here's the thing. I want you to ask yourself, what am I looking for in a man? What characteristics must he have? Okay? And then what are some of the things I want him to have? And so, as you start to meet someone, just casually meet them. Don't settle in too soon. I'm going to talk about abandonment issues on my next broadcast because a lot of people have abandonment issues, and abandonment issues make you commit too quickly. You get in too quick, all right? And so for that reason, we're going to deal with that. I'm 33 and I prefer a much older. What would you say would be my limit? Well, if you're 33, I wouldn't go above 40, definitely not above 42, okay? I would stay around 40 because you got to remember something. Most men in their late 30s and 40s, most of them, I didn't say all of them, but most of them will have a child. And you got to ask yourself, how old is that child? Because I'm going to be that stepmother to that child. And is that something I'm ready to do if I don't have children? She said, yes, please do one on abandonment. I'm doing one. Because there's a lot of men, ladies, whether you know it or not, one of the things that causes a man not to commit is abandonment issues. And a lot of reason men do not commit is because when they did commit, someone broke their heart or abandoned them. It coupled with the abandonment issues they had through their childhood, and now you get someone who has commitment issues, all right? And this is really deep. Man, there's some good comments coming. Let me go back a little bit. Do you have a great life? Yes, should be. Oh, they're talking to somebody else. All right, any more questions for me? Peace, brother. Hey, Ramsey, thank you. I'm 47 with no children, and so, hold on. I'm 47 with no children, and so is 32, also with no children. Well, here's my question. We know that men, statement, I'm trying to get it back up. Oh, they're coming in so good. And if I can't answer it here, I will go back and try to answer them when I get out of here. When you're 42 and he's 32, there's 10-year gap. There's some issues that could be there because most men, even in the, men, we mature later. So if he's 32, it's according to his maturity level. Is he still playing Xbox, eating Fruit Loops? Or is he out working hard and breaking his back to have a home? Because if he's still playing the Xbox with his boys and hanging out with his boys and still eating Fruit Loops, you're going to have a problem. All right, I'm 37, my partner is 47, but yet we have issues with him committing. The reason why you have issues, that's their options, because here's my thing. When you are a good person and someone realizes you are you're so rare, like a rare jewel, they'll lock you down, okay? quick, fast, in a hurry because they know what's out here. That's why I said about, dating and marrying later. When you have gone through different people and you now know what you need, when you see it, you lock it down. If he hasn't locked it down, that means he probably has no. Hey, listen, let me give you what the old folks used to say. Why buy the milk when I can get it from the cow for free? In other words, make him put a price on it. If we're going to be in a relationship, I need you to commit. Like I said last week, if I'm your girl, commit. If you can't commit, then I'm not your girl. So with that being said, you don't get the benefits. All right. Give me a couple more. Let me get ready to get out of here. What we got? Somebody said somebody was divorced in 52. Let me go back because I know these comments are coming in so quickly. She said, I am 20. Oh, this is Jordan. I am 29. Jordan. I am 29 and I always attract older men and wonder why. Is it because they think it's easy to control? Yeah, you probably look good. You probably are what they want. They probably see you as naive and then they come with these lines. First of all, if you say, baby, I got a daddy and I don't need a sugar daddy, that'll shut that down. Stop smiling. And I'm not saying you're doing this, Jordan, but stop smiling so much and being flattered. Baby, you should know by now you're beautiful. You don't need a man to tell you you're beautiful. So stop cheesing when he tells you you're beautiful because that means, I got her attention. Now he brings the Mac game. We don't need return of the Mac anymore. How older do we date if we're over 40? Well, if you're over 40, about time you hit 40, you know what you need, but you got to ask the question. And here's another thing. Let me get into this real quick for those 40 and above. What's your sex drive like? Are you, starting to come down? Because some men start losing their testosterone around 40, so they're not as potent as they used to be. Some of you ladies start getting ready to go into menopause. Some have early menopause. Some get around their 50s. So you got to factor all these questions and things in as you get ready to get into a relationship. Because if you have a high nature and he can't meet your needs, you're going to be laying there with a limp, you know what, and you're going to be really tore up because you married for love, but also you still got some stuff going on. You need this man to perform. You need him to have some skills. And if he can't perform and you still burning, we're going to have a problem. All right? And somebody said most guys can't keep it up. My boyfriend who was 10 years older was controlling and set in his ways. There you go, CC. Tell him like it is. I'm just going back because I want to get this person who was 52 and divorced. I really want to touch on that because I liked what she said. Hold on, guys. Great commentary. Thank you for talking back to me. I love it. All right. Did I find it? Oh, man. Some good stuff, guys. I'm really appreciative of what you're giving. Someone says, can a single lady 32 marry a divorcee of 40 years? I'm sorry, a 40 years old with children. All right, so to the one that was asking, can a 32-year-old marry a 40-year-old with children? You can, okay? But you better know what you're signing up for, okay? Number one, you're signing up for children based on their age that may already be settled. From zero, there it is. Hold on. Let me say this real quick. I'm putting my finger on it. So I don't lose it. I am 55, 2 times divorced. I'm rebuilding my life and doing pretty good, but I always attract younger men, early 40s. They also seem, come back in, it keeps fading on me. They also seem to always have their life in shambles. I want to remarry, but I'm afraid to. Doreen, run. That's why I said 0 to 20, growing up. 20 to 30, messing up. 30 to 40, cleaning up. And then 40 and above, according to how much they messed up, is how much they're still cleaning up. If you have divorced twice, you have to ask yourself a question. What did I learn from the first 2 divorces? I should, first of all, learn what I need. I'm going back to my other one in a second. I'm going to go ask the question. If I had 2 divorces, what did I learn from those divorces? Because evidently something I should have learned, or I'm going to have a third one. First of all, what do I need? Okay? That's the first thing any of you need to ask yourself. What do I need in a relationship? Secondly, can he give me what I need? Not want. There's things in relationships we need. Okay? And if you're going to make a commitment to someone, you better be doggone sure they can meet your needs or somebody on the outside will. All right? Now, to the other person who was saying if I'm 32 and he's 40 and have children, can it work? It can work if you have experienced children yourself. Some people have experienced children like, hell no, I ain't doing that again. And there's some people who get in a relationship, it could be a great mom or a great father. But the question is, do you know what you're going to sign up for? Have you met the baby's mama or the baby's father? Are they crazy as hell? Will they cause our relationship to be hell? Will they manipulate the child to manipulate the relationship? Because believe it or not, that parent will tell that child, oh, you ain't got to obey her. She ain't your mama. You don't have to obey him. He's not your daddy. And so the child comes to the house to visit and make your house hell. Now you want to kill the child. So you got to know what you're signing up for when you deal with a blended family. Okay? All right, let me give you a couple more questions and get out of here. Please heal from former relationships before entering another. That's what I said in my last video, and I mean it. Heal. There's no such thing as men can't get hard. Okay, Casey. Mighty funny. I talk to a lot of women who complain about he can't get hard. Or if he can get hard, he can't keep it up. Or if he can keep it up, he come too soon. Check the Black Mantha. I'm 39 and I don't want a ready-made family. So with that being said, that's real talk. Y'all know about the Pope. We keep it real, guys. I love the Lord. I sure do. And I will give you what thus said the Lord, but I'm also real. We need more time on this subject. We'll bring it back again. All right. But we got Black Manthers. We got Hispanic Manthers. We got Puerto Rican Manthers. We got whatever Manthers. So any advice for a younger guy and dating older women, because they always talk to me. Okay, let's talk about this. So my brothers who are younger and older women are trying to talk to you. It will make your ego boost up because you're like, man, she wants me because I'm younger than her. And then you look at the upside, right? But there's a downside too. The downside is, one, she'll see you as a son, and she'll feel she can control you as well because of the age difference. Number two, she will at some point go through menopause, hot flashes, whatever else may be, and she's going to turn to the itch. And some people, no, they don't. People that go through menopause don't even know who they are themselves. So you got to consider all of this. You're still in your prime, and she's going through menopause. Because a lot of things that men don't know, women have, let me just break it down. Let me just break it down, okay? There are 4 weeks in a month. The first and the third week are pretty much cool. The second and the fourth week are what we call ovulation and what we call a period. As she get older, that 1 week could turn to 2 weeks. She could all of a sudden become crazy because she's going through PMS and menopause, and she's not getting the estrogen she should get. So now you're getting a creature from the Black Lagoon. What are you saying, Kerry? As a younger man, the reason why it's always been nice to date someone within your age is that you both age together. If you get someone who's ahead of you age-wise, some things are going to tear down before yours do. And what are you going to do when your needs are not being met by this person that was capable of meeting them, but because of the 15, 20-year gap, they're not able to anymore? I'll wait. Because I'm going to tell you something. A lot of people have a lot of itching going on. You can only scratch yourself so long before you need somebody else to scratch it for you. That's why it's important to make sure that before you say I do, make sure they can. Ooh, I need to make a t-shirt out of that one. Before you say I do, make sure they can. Make sure they can meet the needs you have, because the guy at the water cooler or the girl around the corner, she'll be more than glad to do it. You cannot say I do if they cannot do what you need them to do. All right, he said, that's understandable. All right. I'm divorced, and I would like to remarry again. Unfortunately, I'm not meeting anyone. I can't wait till this COVID thing is over. You know what the COVID has really brought out to us is that some people that you thought didn't look good, you were like, oh, that's a good one, Kim. I'll come back to that one. And you'll meet someone when COVID is over, but make sure you watch a couple of our videos so when you meet these freaks that come out in the daytime, they used to say freaks come out at night. Baby, freaks come out in the daytime. They come out in the morning. They come out all the time. It ain't just at night. We got some freaks in the day. Stay away from them freaks, because them freaks will mess you up. All right? Let me go back. Mr. Pope, good evening. I need to ask some advice. Is there another way to speak to you or Ms. Pope privately? I will put the link up where you can actually book sessions with us, consultations with us. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Kim, how do you know without having sex? Well, let me say something to you, first of all. Let me just really help y'all out. I'm 52. I didn't get here just yesterday. Have you ever had someone make love to your mind? Your mind. Okay? Because sex is, you can have sex when you're in your 20s, but when you get to your 30s, baby, it's about making love. All right? You make love to a person's mind before you ever touch their body. Because let's keep it real. All them tricks you used to do when you was young, you ain't got to do those tricks no more when you get older. Because if you know what to do, baby, you can move a couple of ways, say something in that ear, and it's over. Because I've already made love to the mind. The body's just catching up. See, this is something that the young bucks can't teach you, cougars. Oh, somebody better say amen. See, that's what's wrong. So when a man makes love to your mind, he's got you. When a woman makes love to your mind, she's got you. If they say, ooh, I can't wait till I tear your body up, I don't need you because you haven't even made my mind move. Have you ever had someone say something to you to make your toes curl and they didn't even put a finger on you? Have you ever been about to lose your mind to where you sitting at the red light waiting on the light to change because you stuck in the conversation of what they can do to you? They made mind. Look, there she go. Vanessa said, yes, it's mind-blowing. But see, your young buck can't teach you that. And see, let's go back to the Black Manther. The Black Manther uses this on a 19-year-old, and she's never had that happen, and she's somewhere messed up, and then he turns around and hit those erroneous spots, and she's done. Real talk. So, there you go. She said, anytime they brag, it'd be a mess. That's right. And see, someone who makes love to your mind, he doesn't brag or she doesn't brag. They just tell you what they would like to do. But they take you somewhere mentally. Okay? So if a person can make love to your mind, then the body is nothing but a piece of cake. Because the body is ready to be reciprocated of what the mind has already experienced. All right, Nick says, do you know how crazy it looks to see a 40-plus-year-old man with a woman who clearly looks younger than 25 years old? Yes, you better preach. We love you, Mr. Pope. Thank you. Can a man or a woman remarry? Yes, you can. Don't get caught in that biblical stuff that says you stuck to the first person. Because first of all, that was laws written thousands and thousands of years ago. Because you cannot live that. That was there. Live the law of the land. Paige says, men that brag, I know they be lying. They be trying to convince themselves. True. Women lie too. Ooh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this to you. Ooh, I can't wait to get a hold of you. Ooh, I'm going to give you something you ain't never had before. Baby, I done had a lot, so you keep that line. Energy said, all sex is in the flesh, let's talk. No, all sex is really in the mind that manifests itself in the flesh. All right? That's why they call it phone sex. So do you recommend waiting until marriage or not, Mr. Pope? Well, first of all, Ashley, that's a preference for everyone. I can't tell you what to do. We know biblically that it says it's better to marry, wait till you get married. Many have, many haven't. I'll say this. If you're in a committed relationship with someone that you're going to be with for the rest of your life and you feel like this is it, some people get it, some people don't. I can't tell you what to do. All right? You're grown. And that's what I tell people because I'm not that person that's going to say what the Bible says and beat you with it. No, you're grown. You figure it out. Okay? Because you ain't going to say, well, Mr. Pope said, no, you figure it out, baby. So if you want to do it and you feel okay in your heart to do it, you do it. Do a topic on dating over 50 plus. Do a topic on dating over 50, the young 50th at heart. I will. Because let me say something to you. Age is just a number, but 50, date within your 50 range. There's still going to be a range, okay? Here's the dot, 50, here's the range. Oh my God, Mr. Pope, tell the truth and shame the devil. I'm going to shame it too, because let me say something to all of y'all. See, folks be trying to come out. What preacher said it's good to get it? I'm going to say this to you. If you're with somebody that you truly love and you can't stay out the bed and you can't keep your hands off of them, you're human. Can I go there? Let me go there real quick. Because I need y'all to hear this. I want a godly man. I want a man that's going to do what's right. I want a woman that's going to do what's right. We're going to wait till we get married. and they say they had no problem waiting, I promise you that more than likely their sex life will suck. Because if you truly love someone and you want them, it is hard not to want to grab them and lay them down and come on now. But if you say, oh no, we got through it, no problem. No, baby, you wasn't sexually aroused and he ain't or she ain't doing it for you. Rebecca Lynn Pope, let me say something to you guys. I love the Lord with my whole heart, mind, and soul. But if I could have got that girl every day, I would have been breaking her back because that's how much I wanted her. Y'all don't hear me. That's why I put a ring on it. But had it been like, oh no, it was easy. We had no problem. Then the devil is a lie. Mr. Pope loved him some Rebecca Lynn and he wanted it. But I was committed. Now, don't go have sex with anybody. But if you're in a committed relationship and that's the one you're going to be with and you happen to have sex with them, the world won't end. Kenya said, that is exactly why I prefer these older men, but my father gives a side eye. I'm not trying to look like his granddaughter, but getting to my mind. See, Kenya? That's what I'm talking about. Because, see, Kenya is basically saying, listen, y'all, this old man done got in my mind. And she's saying, like R. Kelly, my mind is telling me no, but my body's telling me yes. See, that's when you know they're doing something for you. I don't want to hurt nobody. If you get with a 20-year-old, then you're going to get hurt and you're going to hurt somebody. I do see something wrong with a little bump and grind when it's outside of your age limit. All right, it's crazy. I'm dating an older man. It's just so much easier. Okay, why is it easier? Because the money comes easier? Because there's less argument? Because he's not trying to put up with any changes? That man is like this. I pay you to leave me alone. Because, you're older. I'm older than you. I'll make sure your needs are good. Leave me alone. No, I'm good. Oh, here we go. I like this. Here we go. Oh, with all due respect, mister, I disagree with your law written long time ago. What about the 10 Commandments? What about all the commandments? Next! All right, he's established. Listen, to all my Bible thumpers, you can keep your scripture because I preach them on Sunday. So come see me Sunday when I preach. See, that's what's wrong right now is everybody gets so spiritual that you don't live your life. And then let me say something to you. The divorce court is full with Christians. 50% of those that divorce are Christians, meaning they love the Lord. You would think two people that love the Lord would be fine when it comes to marriage. They're not excluded from life. So you can give me the 10 commandments, the 25th commandments. I don't care. I'm going to give you reality because I got messed up keeping the commandments. Next. And you can go tell that to somebody else. Because I'm at that point right now. You can see me on Sunday if you want to hear me preach. But right now I'm going to give you facts. And so many people like to throw scriptures. Baby, this is 2020. This ain't 323 AD. No, baby, this is 2020. All right? And them same ones that like to throw scripture be the main ones at the strip club throwing money at the table, making it rain. Don't get me started today, y'all, because I can't stand religious people when they come throwing scriptures at me and you sometimes the biggest devil, the hottest one in the pants, got more condoms than I got and I'm married. Next. Y'all got Mr. Pope started. I want to ask this question. He's in his 40s, and I'm almost 30, but his daughter is less than 7 years younger than me. He never told me the exact age gap. I found out by accident. Is the gap a problem? Yes, ma'am. Listen what you just said. If the daughter is 7 years younger than you, that means you her older sister. You're not a stepmom or soon to be. You are the older sister. And so that respect level is going to be hard to get. And it looks like you may be dating her daddy. And you be calling him daddy. Move on. That would be awkward for me. LOL, yeah. All right, Trey said, too much religious teaching and not enough real life teaching. Good stuff, Mr. Pope. Thank you, Trey. And listen, guys, I'm just real like that. I've been down that boat, and I got testimony that I can tell you guys how religion messed me up. And I love the Lord. I'm spiritual, I'm not religious. There's a difference. I want to go to Mr. Pope's church. Every Sunday morning, just join me online at the Way Life Center. Come back here, you'll see us. What's wrong with a sexy older man? There's nothing wrong with a sexy older man if you're not that much difference in age. But what can be wrong is this. You can get with a sexy older man, and what he could do is mess you up. And when his tools stop working, are you going to be messed up? So again, it's all about what you sign up for. She said, The Way Life said, do you have a link for the service? I will put it up as well. I sure will. They said, Mr. Pope is from the streets. Listen, I ain't from the streets, but I definitely got in and learned something because I'm telling you, I just can't. Oh, Mr. Pope put it on Front Street. Oh, listen. Y'all, let me say something to you guys. I used to be that kind of guy that didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings and didn't want to ruffle fellas. I want to, be nice. I learned really quickly that being nice gets you nowhere, and sometimes you got to shut people down where they are so they realize who they messing with. Mr. Pope is crazy. Mr. Pope is very knowledgeable. I'm very intellectual, but I'm also crazy. I don't deal with people who are trying to undermine what we're teaching. If you don't like what I'm teaching, get off the station. Go somewhere else. Just that simple. If I got 99 people that love what we're saying and one that doesn't, then I think you're in the wrong place, boo. Just click off and go somewhere else. Before I sing that song, which of these things that doesn't belong here, which of these things ain't quite the same, it's the person that's trying to knock what we're talking about. If you don't like what I'm saying, poof, be gone. All right. Yeah, that's it. Check The Way $. Hey, that's our Cash App. $ The Way Life Center. That's us. And we keep it real just like this. All right, let me get a couple more things. I got 5 minutes. I got to go. I said I was going to be here 25 minutes. I'm almost here an hour. How about a 25-year-old date? Oh, hold on. You about to make me cuss. And I love the Lord. How about a 25-year-old dating a 50-year-old? Alexis, hell to the no. What? 25-year difference? Man, DJ said she has to be 7 years younger than me. I like mine spicy. Okay, DJ, I'm cool with 7 years, but don't go 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 25. Go 7 and up, and they can have that spice. And can I be real? There's a lot of older ladies on here right now that's got some spice and everything nice, but don't give it to a boy and make him your toy. Ooh, that boy on it today. Men have major game. How about 22 dating 41? Alpha, sound like you're dealing with a cougar. Next. My grandfather had a woman in his... As Richard Pryor said, he came and went at the same time. All right. Sabrina said, I'm 24 and date guys over 35 plus. And I remember one day I went on a date with this 37-year-old guy, and after the date, he told me, hold on, it went out on me, come back. He told you what? He told me that I looked 24 but was mentally 52, and I never... and I never text me again. I'm sure he didn't. He see, because you knew, see what it was, you was wise beyond your age, and he thought he could bring game on you, and then you kind of straighten him out. That's what it was. You had a Black Manther. The next is sending messages. All right, somebody said fire. 14 years apart, too much. Too much. Listen, guys, this is just my opinion, okay? Based on the counselings I've given to men and women and all the, you gotta remember, I've been ministering for 36 years. I've pastored for almost 20, so I've got spiritual counseling as well as personal counseling. You do not want to be dating somebody that much difference because there's gonna be problems. She said, what do you say to women if they're waited too long to have kids? There's always adoption. There's always kids that want to be adopted, that will love you to be their mother. I have a friend of mine right now who adopted their child. And you'd be surprised, adoption is not, just because you're too old to have children don't mean you can't still have children. So where do you draw the line, the age line gap? I draw the line for the gap at around 7, 8 at the max in difference of years, plus or minus. Okay? -8, +8. Once you start getting around that 10, you're going to start dealing with some stuff, some insecurities. You're going to start dealing with some experience issues. You're going to start dealing with people that may have some jacked up stuff, looking for somebody to help them out. How about 33 and 43? Again, who's 33? Who's 43? I say 8 or less. Someone said 10 or less. I say 8 or less. And it goes again to how much baggage. Can I stop right there? How much baggage? I got 5 minutes and I'm done. How much baggage are they bringing to the relationship? The older they are, some more bags they may have. I'm 50. What age should I entertain? Denise, if you're 50, I would entertain 42 up to maybe 60. 58. 58, 42. So 42 to 60. 42 to 58. I'm sorry. 42 to 58. That's an 8-year swing either way. And again, it goes back to, what are you bringing to the relationship? Okay? What baggage are you bringing to the relationship? All right, I got 4 minutes. Who else we got on here? Where we go? I am 41 and wouldn't want to date anyone younger than 35, me personally. There you go. We're talking right there, 6 years. Okay? And I get it. You don't want to date someone that's way above your age, guys. I'm telling you, you're going to regret it. I know someone that married someone very old. The person died, and she was left as a widow at a young age. And that's not good. I appreciate you guys giving us advice, my brother. God bless you. Thank you guys so much. He keeps saying 7 up or down, and people keep asking. I know, B Candy. I keep saying, and I even went from 7 to 8, and they keep saying, what about 10 years? What about 12 years? It's not going to change, boo. I'm going to give you the same advice. So you know what I found out? When people set up counseling service with us, I have these same conversations with them I'm having with you, and it's the same advice. And they're like, I wish I had listened. Yeah. Oh, I like this one. He says, you're offended that I label myself as a man going my own way, but I am listening to Pastor Pope. I am listening to multiple perspectives. That's right. Hey, Okie, listen. If you're a man going your own way, keep listening to me, and I promise you I'm going to have you going the right way. Not saying it's the wrong way. I want to help you deal with the hurts and some of these things that go through in life, and we're going to get you healed, my brother. And getting you healed is going to get you into heaven, meaning you're going to get that woman you want. So you're counseling people? Scary. Well, Ben, you're scary too. So let me just help you and remove you, and there goes Ben. I told you I don't play. Ben, see, it's people like Ben. It's people like Ben that get on my last nerve. If you don't like me, Ben, then keep your comments to yourself. But it's people like Ben that make me show out. Told y'all, man. Please, Mr. Pope, can you send me the link so that I can thank you and bless you both? All right, so listen, somebody do me a favor, and I'll do it in a minute, but type on the screen, $ The Way Life Center. The Way Life Center. $ The Way Life Center, and that is the Cash App. All right? You can do it like that. And okay, you're going to be all right. Y'all keep listening. The only reason Rebecca and I come on is because we want to help you guys experience the love that we have. And we have a whole lot of pains and hurts and experiences, and we share it with you all because we love you. We don't claim to know everything, but we know what we know based on what we've gone through. And that's what we share. Thank you, Rhea. There it is. Rhea put it right there. There it is. The Way Life Center. That's where you can go, and if you want to bless us, that's where you go. All right? Because Rebecca and I love helping you guys. We love just sharing our experiences, and we want to do it. We want to do it. Oh, hold on. I just saw something I got to say before I go. Should someone 25 date 8 years younger? You want to go to jail? Because that means they're 17. Do I need to play the trivia? Do, 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 do. No. They barely learn how to pee straight. Move on. All right. I ain't saying no more. I told you 8 plus or minus either way. That's what we're going to go with. All right. I got to go. If you have not subscribed to the Life of the Popes channel, please subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification so when we go live, you get our notifications. I've heard some of the things you guys are wanting, and we're going to bring it to you. We're going to talk about dating 50 and older. We're going to talk about abandonment issues of men, why men do not want to commit. You get Miss Pope, you got Mr. Pope now, guys, and together, one of the twin powers activate. All right? Love you much. Appreciate your support. Stay tuned. If you want to bless us, that's where you do it at the $ The Way Life Center. We love you much, guys. Till next time. Take care.